Well, I think the player certainly looks better and it works better. It's easier for us to embed video, and that was actually one of the main reasons we did, is we wanted to be able to embed video in articles, in blogs. But I think increasingly we're looking to put video everywhere in the site, to have video be a part of the whole user experience. So we're looking to interactive graphics in maps, and we're thinking about how to embed it in articles differently, and also different kinds of videos. So it's not necessarily a fully produced piece. It may be a clip. It may be an excerpt from something. So we want people to come to the website, and instead of saying, oh, it's a text website with some video, we want to say it's a multimedia website. It's a multimedia experience, and the reporting and the journalism on the site can take a number of different forms. Video, it could also be graphics, it could be text, so it can be a lot of different kinds of things.
What kinds of videos? I know you have personality, you have news, you have different things. What's big? I know you have style and movie stars. I saw the Natalie Portman video got 500,000 views on YouTube. You can't have that on all your clips, I suppose. But what's working for you guys?
I think actually what works for the Times best is news. When there's news, we get a lot more video views. So, during the election season, we got huge traffic in video. If there's, when a war breaks out, I mean, it's like, what's interesting is that, because that's what people are on the site watching. Now, I think that's probably different than the people come to YouTube. People come to YouTube and they search for Natalie Portman, so they're going to get the New York Times Natalie Portman. But when they come to the New York Times site, they're looking mainly for news. I mean, they watch Natalie Portman too, they watch David Pogue, but I think there's a slightly different, it's kind of surprising to me how much traffic news video gets on our site, and that's something we're very proud of, because that's our real strength.
But does news video get stale as events go, or is there much search through the archives? Certain things, obviously, like recipes or have a shelf life. How does that work? How does the shelf life of news video work for you guys?
Well, you're right. I mean, that's why we have the strands. That's why we have Bittman and Pogue, because those actually do have a shelf life. But a lot of it, when I say news video, there's two things. There's breaking news video, that's what's happening in Gaza. But then a lot of what we do is what we call enterprise stories, and a lot of those have a fairly long shelf life. Reporting on green technology or health videos that we do, or even a big investigative piece that Walt Bogdanich did last year on, say, China and the whole China poison situation. I mean, that still has shelf life. People can still watch those pieces. So in a way, if you look at the Times, I mean, people go back and read through that archive, and a lot of what the Times reports isn't actually current breaking news. It's news in a slightly broader sense.